Oh boy. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another reaction video for today. And we're going to watch the pitch meeting for Man of Steel. Now this is a classic, as it says right there, pitch meeting. So I've never watched this. I didn't watch a lot of pitch meeting until what was the first one I did? I don't even know. Let's find out. Oh god, kill me. I'm gonna die. All right, let's see. Pitch meeting. I want to say, hold on, I want to guess. I want to say it wasn't the Marvels. It was a movie I watched, and I wanted to watch it because the review. It was for something I didn't like. All right, fuck, I don't know. Let me see. It was it was for Secret Invasion. Okay, all right. And then Indiana Jones and Meg 2. Yeah, okay, all right. So the first movie was Indiana Jones, I guess. But all right, which makes sense because that movie sucks dick. Anyway, speaking of movies that suck dick, Man of Steel. No, I'm just kidding. Man of Steel's fine. Like, I know people love it so much. It's fine. It's a fun blockbuster movie. It's a lot of noise and explosions, and Superman doesn't feel like Superman, but as its own thing, I like it. I liked it a lot when it first came out, and then like over multiple rewatches, it's gone down. But it's still a fun movie, I think. To be fair, I haven't watched it in a while, but yeah. Anyway, link in the description. 3, 2, 1, play.
Hi there, hello, this is
Hey,
Ryan
what's up?
George
How you
from
doing,
the
bro?
thing you're about to watch.
Yes.
Please enjoy this pitch meeting for Man of Steel that I made several years ago, before the internet even existed. Good, thank you.
So you have a Superman script for me? Yes, sir, I do. That sounds like fun.
Slightly younger Ryan George is weird.
No. Yeah, no, it's gonna be real serious and real gritty.
Oh, it is?
Oh, right,
yes.
because remember how the Dark Knight trilogy made a bunch of money? Are you kidding me? That's all I think about ever. Yeah, so I figured we could do that dark, gritty origin thing again, but this time with Superman. Do you think it matters that Superman is much more of a hopeful and colorful hero than the Dark Knight? I don't think anything matters. Interesting worldview.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, alright, so what happens in the movie? Well, the planet Krypton is about to explode, so Superman's dad, Jor-El, is planning on sending him off to Earth. Aren't any other Kryptonians gonna leave the planet too? No, Jor-El tells this council that everyone on this planet is already dead.
It made no sense, but alright, whatever, he's gonna say.
They're gonna put a baby Superman on a spaceship, why can't they put other people on spaceships too?
No.
Because. Fair enough. Anyway, then this bad...
It would have been better if they just had everybody die and then they just send off the baby, you know what I mean? Like, I know Jor-El does die right before the baby Superman leaves. You can see his little dick too. And then they get crystallized in those dick things and then go get sent to the fucking Dark Realm or some shit. I don't fucking know. The Phantom Zone or whatever the fuck it's called. I remember that from Superman 2. The original movie, Superman 2. The Phantom Zone? I think that's what it's called, right?
That guy Zod is gonna try to take over and they're gonna stop him. Oh, so what do they do with him? Well, they banish him from the planet. So they can launch a baby into space and they can launch bad guys into space, but they have to stay on a planet that's gonna explode. That's what we're going with.
It's like sinking with the ship. You gotta even though they didn't believe anything bad was gonna happen. And now they have to sync with the ship.
Well, okay then. Anyway, so Superman's gonna be raised as Clark Kent in Kansas, and his adoptive father wants him to keep his identity a secret. Okay. So when Clark is a kid and he saves a bunch of kids from drowning, his dad's like, maybe you shouldn't have done that. What? Yeah, he's like...
What?
You know, your secret is that important.
You know what's funny is that he did it, and we never see any ramifications for that. So he was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, nobody was talking about, like, the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a moment where, like, we saw, like, like, I don't know what you would have, like, someone, like, coming in and saying, like, when I was a kid, I was saved by a super kid or something, you know what I mean? Like, same thing would have happened with the tornado. Most people probably wouldn't even looked at him if he just, like, ran really quick, grabbed his dad, and fucked back off. They probably wouldn't even noticed him. Even if they did, who gives a fuck? What the hell they gonna say? I saw a guy run really fast and save his dad. Like, even if it was a group of people saying that, like, no one would believe.
Probably should have just
maybe he's just really fast.
Stood around and watched all your classmates drown. Wow, he must really care about that secret. Yeah, so anyway, then he tells Clark about the time that he brought a bit of his spaceship stuff to a specialist who told him it wasn't from this Earth. Wait, so Clark has to keep it a secret, but he can bring some space junk to a guy? That's right.
Another great point. I didn't even think about that.
Right.
I don't remember him saying something about a specialist.
That was super unfair. And then we're gonna have this thing where Pa Kent dies in a tornado because he doesn't want Clark to help him. Why? Because if a person saves someone from a tornado, that person is automatically an alien. Feels like there might be other conclusions people would come to before that one. Well, Pa Kent...
Maybe he's really fast.
doesn't want to risk it, so he lets himself die.
It doesn't make any fucking whatever.
Anyway, so when Clark is older, he's confronted by this jerk at a truck stop bar, and he restrains himself from kicking.
Yeah, he restrains himself from kicking his ass, but somehow he quietly destroys the motherfucker's truck outside. I don't know how the fuck he did it so silently nobody heard him.
The guy's butt. Oh, that's great. It's important to show that he's the bigger man, and plus this way he won't draw attention to himself. Yeah, but then he's gonna impale the guy's truck
Oh my god.
on some massive logs. What? Yeah, then
that reaction always made me laugh. He's just like,
leaves. That's much more suspicious.
I'm like, what the fuck?
It also makes him seem like a petty character. Yeah, but it's gonna look cool visually. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind the story and character and theme. Great. So what else happens in the movie? Is Lois Lane in it? You bet. And she also has superpowers.
She's there.
What do you mean?
Oh,
well, she can survive in -40 weather with no problem at all. She can teleport across the city to show up where she needs to be, and she's somehow able to resist the pull of a massive gravity machine. Those are some pretty impressive powers. Yeah, so anyway, later
she won the Nobel Prize or something. I don't know. She's powerful or something. I don't know. She's brave.
The movie Superman and Zod are gonna have this massive fight in Metropolis.
This is the thing. If you're gonna immediately say, "Oh, the new Superman movie's bad too," that's fine. Whataboutism doesn't make. I hate that whataboutism shit. Hey, they both can be bad. I don't think the new movie's bad, but who knows? In like a couple years, after watching it a few more times, maybe I will agree that it's bad. You can't immediately know if a movie's really terrible or really amazing the first watch. So I'll probably have to watch a couple more times to be able to tell you if it's like really bad.
So Clark is going to lure Zod away from the city.
There's certain movies, like you can watch The Room or something like that and immediately know it's terrible.
No, he's going to punch him through some buildings. Okay, but then he's going to lure him away from the city? No, he's going to punch him through some buildings for 40 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah. So many people are going to die you don't even know. Feels like it's going to be difficult to keep a fight scene interesting for 40 minutes. Actually, super easy. Barely inconvenient.
Oh, he doesn't do the head thing back in the day.
Really? Yeah, we're going to keep things spicy by throwing in some, extremely generic dialogue. How generic are we talking? Well, Zod's gonna be like, there's only one way this thing ends, Cal. Either I die or you do. Wow. And also Clark is gonna be like, you're a monster, Zod, and I'm gonna stop.
Where'd you learn how to fight? On a farm?
That is so incredibly generic. I love it. Also, Superman and Lois Lane are gonna kiss. Why?
Because they love each other. Shut up! It's Superman and Lois. They have to kiss.
Really saved her from falling, and also they're like an iconic couple, right?
Yeah.
Right, but did we build up a romance between them in the movie? Not really.
Nope.
And aren't they standing in the middle of a bunch of dead bodies and destroyed buildings? Yeah, it's gonna be super romantic. You have a pretty weird concept of romance. Yeah, I had a weird childhood. Weird childhoods are tight.
My name's X. Weird childhoods, it's tight.
Brother. So how does the movie end? Well, Zod is about to use his heat vision to kill a family, so Superman has to stop him before he does. So he grabs him and flies away with him? No. He uses super...
No.
Speed to get the family out of the way? No, sir, he doesn't. He steps in front of the blast and takes the hit himself. No, he breaks Zod's neck. What? Yeah, and then he screams because he's so upset that he had to do that. Feels like there were a lot of other options, though. Whoops, whoopsie. Anyway, so yeah, then the city's destroyed and thousands of people are dead and Superman killed someone. Wow, how are we gonna deal with the aftermath of that? We're not. We're gonna jump forward in time. Oh, we're not gonna deal with the consequences? No, that would be super difficult. Very much an inconvenience. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe in a future movie or something. I don't know. Well, okay then. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna jump forward.
We'll pretend like this was always a part of the plan, not like a fucking like a response to the backlash about Superman not giving a shit about people dying. Which, by the way, in Batman v Superman, they don't really talk about that. They just talk about that people are pissed at Superman for the destruction, which they should be, because he could have easily moved the fight somewhere else. He 100 so many times he could have, but he didn't give a flying shit. Dude, that part where he jumps over the truck and then the truck hits a building and the building explodes. Even if there's nobody in the building, why? Why the fuck did you do that? You could have stopped the truck. You could have. Whatever. Fuck it.
In time and have Superman destroy a $12 million military drone and be like, stop following me, you jerks. Wow. And then he's gonna get hired at the Daily Planet despite having no experience, and people aren't gonna realize that he's Superman? No, because he has glasses. Oh, I figured since we were going the gritty route.
In the new one, they talk about hypno glasses, which, considering how stupid and goofy the rest of the movie is, I'm like, fine. Everything else is goofy and shit, I guess.
We would do away with that whole glasses hide his identity thing. No, that stays. If you say so. So what do you think? Well, honestly, man, as long as this lays the groundwork for the DCEU, I'm happy, you know? I hear ya. Justice League movie, here we come. Oh yeah, that's when we're really gonna cash in on these superheroes.
Oh no. So this came out after.
Hi, this is
That was
Ryan George from The
Hi.
Thing You Just
I watched
Watched.
it.
Please enjoy this slideshow
Okay.
from The Thing You Just
I will.
Watched.
Let me see it. It's pretty good. I like that part. Oh, that was funny. Ooh, very nice. Yes, I like that. That's very good. Anyway, that movie's has a lot of issues. when you bring it down to like 5 minutes, it really just like highlights how many fucked up weird decisions that movie has. It's so weird because it's like the action's pretty cool. There's some really good moments. I think at least. Someone shared on Twitter like it still has like the best sense of speed in a movie, like someone like moving fast, and I'm like, yeah, probably, yeah, I would probably agree with that because like they showed the part with who is Zod's right hand lady, woman, whatever her name is, I forgot her name, Farah, something like that. I think it starts with an F. Anyway, but she's like moving really fast. And it looks cool. Hey, for a movie that's like 12 years old, it looks pretty good still. I mean, it should. It costs a lot of money to be fair, but you know, whatever. Yeah, it could have been better, but I don't think it's terrible like some people say. It has a lot of issues. Like the Superman character's fucked in that, but the him like flying for the first time, I really like that scene. That scene's good. What else? Some of the set design I like. I like the ships and stuff, and some of the Krypton part in the beginning. Even if it has like why are you staying on the planet? You could just leave. A lot of that's good. I like Henry Cavill, and Amy Adams could have been a great Lois Lane. She's just so useless in those movies. What else though? The theme. The dun 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 bum 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 bum. That's good. I like that. Yeah, I don't got anything else. That's it. That's it. Bye.